Welcome back to None of Your Beeswax Apiary. Today's Wednesday, November 26th. It's the day before Thanksgiving. And we're going to put our sugar boards, candy boards, on a couple of our single deeps. I've been asked by several people, when we put our candy boards on. And I usually tell people right after Thanksgiving, 1st of December, somewhere in there, on finding a nice warm day to put them on. Well, like everything in beekeeping, there's no set stone dates for certain things or times to do certain things. You got to look at the bees and decide the weather, the bees, and what's best to manage your hives. So we've got 3 single deep colonies that we're overwintering. They're overwintered nukes. And because they're single deeps, they don't have anything above them. They were started back in end of June and didn't have time to draw out the second box. We didn't have any extra frames to give them. They're strong colonies. There's plenty of bees in them. But because there's no honey above them, the honey is just on the sides. We're fixing to get into a cold spell here over the next at least week or so. It's going to be highs in the mid to upper 40s, lows in the mid to lower 30s, and a lot of times the bees will be clustered and they won't want to break cluster when it's cold. So I want to make sure that there's food close by in contact with them, because they could have food on the next frame over from where they're at, and if they won't break cluster, they won't go over to that honey right there and they'll all starve. So I always like to make sure that we've got that insurance right above them. That way it's right on top of them if they need some food. If it stays too cold for them for too long, they'll probably be okay with this weather, but it's a good insurance to do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 3 candy boards on. I've already done 2 in the back. We're going to do the one here in the front and show you. It's a little bit in the late afternoon. Right now it's about 49 degrees out, so it's chilly out. You can open the top of the hive, you'll see the bees are fine. We're definitely not going to pull out any frames or anything like that, but just opening the top to put the candy boards on will be perfectly fine. We'll be in and out in a few seconds. So we'll get started. Okay, so we've got our smoker lit. We're just going to use that to smoke the bees right off the top here. We won't need to smoke them very much because they're all going to be pretty much clustered in the hive here. They're going to be right here at the top. You'll see this is a good strong colony. Lots of bees right here at the top. They won't want to move very much, especially this time of year where it's cold. But we just need to make sure we got them out of the way enough that we can put that cover on. It's a good healthy hive there. Lots of bees. Like I said, they've got food. They're pretty good weight for a single deep. See, they're not wanting to move very much, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and just take our candy board. Just gently place it right there on top of the cluster. There is enough space there for those bees that were on the top. We're not squashing them because we did use the spacer. We made our candy boards there, put it on top. So go ahead and leave it on top. You can see how the vent holes all line up here so the bees can access up top and they can go out to the top if they need to. And we're going to go ahead and put our inner cover back on with our slit turned down for an upper entrance. We're going to put our lid back on, and that's it. That was a quick few second in and out. No problem disturbing the hive or anything for that length of time in these temperatures. Got my inner cover stuck there. But periodically through the winter, we'll come back and we'll just pop the top and see if they need extra sugar and throw sugar pucks in for them if they need to. And like I said, temperature wise, you're not hurting them by doing this. You're helping them by making sure that there's food on top. So don't be afraid to go in and put the food down and get them set. And that's it. We'll go ahead and probably put the other sugar boards on later into December a little bit when we start doing our oxalic acid vapor treatments. Probably look at the weather and try to start doing that sometime around the 2nd week of December. We'll put the candy boards on then for those other ones too at the same time. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your family. Thank you.